Hello guys, good evening. Look who we have here this evening. CEO of VIDA'S here, and she's going to be telling us the period of this our work. She's self-employed and how she went about it. So she's going to be telling us everything about our work.
Hi guys, my real name is Rachel. My product name is Vida. Vida means life. So I started this whole work because I was lacking money, number one, and I wanted to do something that people would be using, and my name also go far. Before I started Auchi Polytechnic, my mom was the one sponsoring me in school. So my immediate senior brother do assist. So March 1st, I lost my mom. So getting home, they buried me. We spent 7 days at home, they buried her. So coming back to school, there is no money on her. Who will I be calling if I didn't money in school? So I saw one of my friends, Ose. She was selling people's products. That was soap. So I was like, how is this business going? She said it's very good. I said, how much is your soap? She said it's 1.5. So I bought one from her. I was using. When I used it, the soap was really fine. But it was not a soap, though she was selling for people before. So later she started her own. So I was like, please, can you teach me this one? Just give me a preamble of how I'm going to do it. He said, okay. When she started making her own, it was 2.5 for the soap. So I asked her if I can sell 3K. The 500 naira would be my own. Will you agree? She said yes. I said okay. I started reposting her own. So people started buying. From there, she wanted to do 10K products. She now said, let's divide the money for 5K. That was when I called Siva. Siva gave me the money. So I added it to her budget. Went to the market, local market. We bought the soap wrap. We bought everything. And the money was not really enough, but we managed it. Then the ingredients we bought, we divided it into two equally. So she just told me, soak this soap for today break, then make it. And I said, okay, which volume am I going to use? She said she used water. I never really know the kind of amount I'm going to use in water. She just said use it. I said okay. So I went to my former lodge. This is the new lodge I'm staying in, my former lodge. So I made the soap. It didn't come out well. It was watery. So I didn't really understand why the soap was watery. So I had to sell it like that. I reduced the price, so I sold it like that. My customer was really complaining, it's not good, it's smelling, this and that. So I was like, this soap is smelling, what do I do? So I googled the question on Google. Google let me know that this soap I'm doing, because I'm adding water, ordinary water, that's why it's bringing out the odor. So I stopped adding water. I started using mortar to pound it. And that mortar is very stressful. So I had a school father called Pedro. So he was the one advising me, look at what you do, look at what you do. So one day I was tired pounding soap. I told Pedro now sent one of her cousins that come and help me pound the soap. So she really came to my lodge. She pounded the soap for me. The soap was really strong, it was good. I would say it was not like it's good though. That was how I started making good soap. People started buying and using it. It was really good on their skin. That was how I expanded. I now started making my own, making different things, making soap, making cream, making dark eye cycle, making body lotion for all skin type and all skin colors.
Okay, you all heard that was interesting, amazing, and inspirational. So we'll ask you now about how managed that our name got viral, over the town, cities, and how managed.
Okay, question is because the soap was really good. When they use it, the result they get, they do like it. Like it's like, my skin is so fine, I love it. The soap also lasts long, so I like using this soap. If somebody use it, we advertise it to his friend will buy from there.
CEO of VIDA'S is here, so I will ask you another question, very important. Okay, with the viewed expert before me, I'd like to ask, ever since you started this your work, you are the CEO of yourself now, Chief Executive Officer, precisely. I congratulate you, madam.
Thank you.
So, you now tell us, what's your challenges so far, ever since?
My challenges so far. There are at times I will not have money to make products at all. So what I do is post the ones I made before online. I'll tell people if you order today, you get it tomorrow. So they was like, why can't I get it today? I said, no, that's my business policy. But it's not really my business policy. The sin behind it is that if they pay that money, it's from that money I'm going to make products. I'll supply them.
We'll still asking you another question.
Okay.
So what can you tell us, about this your work? how interesting is like your advice to other young girls out there who think that hard work does not pay. I think that's their memo now. They say hard work does not pay. Rather, they go other way like infinitesimal way or scrupulous characters doing all sorts of irrelevant things. So advice to other young ladies out there. I mean, without being told, they don't have the money, the financial aspect of it. So what's your advice?
Okay, advice to other girls that don't have money to start up a business. What I would advise them to do, even at least they do you, if you want to play tennis, more than 10,000 naira now. With that 10,000 naira, you can be able to bring that 10,000 naira for me. I'll tell you what you're going to buy to make soap more than 15k, even 20k. So at the end of the day, you used to use WhatsApp, you post funny things, post your picture. Why don't you post your products? What you are doing to see if people is not good, they are not going to buy. People will buy, why not? When I started, I had nothing. I had to call a friend back there in Europe that gave me money. So that was how I started. My advice for you now is for you just look for a way to get, even if it's 5k, you can use that 5k to start a business.
You got it right, and everything has been sketched out diagrammatically, otherwise, and unnecessarily. So I've heard you, in addition to VIDA'S Care, the Chief Executive Officer, herself. She's a very good friend of mine, back in school, and still now.
Lip keys, lip keys, lip keys.
Money.
NigerFlavor.com.
Plenty enemy, move back. You didn't follow me. I just come with me. Even if not 10 minutes. Maybe I'm a ghetto. Mosiraji lo moto. My grace in the auto. Automatic. One favor me a photo. Èmi ti gbéra láti 4:30. Only one party. Wọ́n filẹ̀. My drip on check go to one pause. Ìmọ́lẹ̀. Ó wálẹ̀. Yánà dé kóró ló sápá mú mi mọ́ máa ronú. Mọ́ máa sunkún. I don't work it out. I don't pray it out. I don't go nothing off for fire. I know there is